Yeah.
We're talking about YouTubers.
We are. We're talking about YouTubers.
Some of the, like, what could be argued, some of the biggest stars in the world are right now.
That's true.
Compared to like fan base and probably how much they get paid and stuff. Like if you're big enough.
Yeah, I wonder what the pay scale is. Should have looked that up.
We can, but I think that gets you down a rabbit hole that you don't want to get into because one of the ones that I follow, who do I follow PewDiePie, and he has, yes, because I didn't like him when he started, but he's turned into kind of a pretty good entertainer.
Really? After all that horse shit happened, or?
Oh no, that was before that. I started following him. Like, I honestly, he doesn't do much video games anymore. Which is, I didn't like his video games.
Really?
So he does a lot of like stupid video compilations where stupid things happen and he reacts to it. Which he seems like a smart guy. And there's a whole thing on like how much does he get paid? And for someone, he does a lot of live streaming and he gives a lot to charity. So it's things like, hey, I know it's a tax write-off, but like, he's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the other end of things, Jake Paul, did you do any research on him?
Oh.
Probably one of the biggest YouTubers right now.
Really?
Yeah, you'd hate him. I'm tempted to just pause this and show you a couple videos of him, but you'd hate him. He's a 20-year-old guy who used to work for Disney, had all that money, and then started his own YouTube channel, and then just got blown up. Like he's huge. I don't know if because PewDiePie has 55 million subscribers, and he's one of the biggest in the world now. I think Jake Paul has maybe 10.
Really?
Just to put it in perspective. But it was a quick 10. It was like, whoa, where'd that come from? And then his videos are getting like millions of views, and he gets paid. But he's 20-year-old, and he owns a house in Beverly Hills, I think. And he just moved all of his friends in, and they're doing stupid shit, and the neighbors are getting pissed off.
Really?
That's been a whole thing lately. That God, I want to show you this because you'll just get so mad. He's just been. His neighbors are really annoyed at him, and he's like, and like police have been called, and he's like burning mattresses in his emptied pool for a video for views and stuff. Right. And his neighbors are like, it's not like he's riding his motorcycle. He's doing a wheelie on his motorcycle down the road, and they send a news anchor in to try to get an interview with him, and then basically everyone knows where he lives. He's not hiding it.
Right.
So it's just constantly filled with under 21-year-old kids just outside, like fans outside of his house waiting. And then he came out, and then there was a whole thing, and they were jumping on the news van and I want to say a quote, because he was like, how do you feel about the neighbors? And he was like, no, honestly, it's a real, sorry, wait, I know all this because of my news guys, which I'll talk about later. His social media crowd team is called Team 10. I believe I'm saying it right. Okay. And then he's like, oh, it's a shame my neighbors don't like me. Team 10 is one of the hardest teams around, dab. And it's like, you're on, like, this is like a local news, and you're just making an ass out of
whether it's
yourself.
the news or not, like, it's still a YouTube video. It's some kind of a YouTube video for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting. And the thing is, what's annoyingly accurate about this is that he's in the news, and she's just getting more and more fans because of it. And then he's doing like I think the most recent thing was his car, not his car, but like a party van they had. One of the wheels came off on the highway. Everyone was fine, but they stopped, and the police were involved because there was an investigation and stuff. And then because of that, he posted a video about how and then views, and then the most recent one that I heard of today. Yeah, I heard today that he accused. Fuck, now this is getting into high school shit. This is high school level shit. There's another big YouTuber that I forgot the name of, same kind of level as he is, but that YouTuber B is dating Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend, and one of Jake Paul's friends saw that guy out YouTuber be out making out with another girl and apparently assaulted Jake Paul's friend. They made a video about that, and then there was a response video being like, "No, I didn't." And then all of a sudden, I'm just kind of like,
"No."
Maybe
we are done talking about this guy.
Yeah, right.
No,
but maybe this is just done as like a conspiracy to get to.
It's stupid. It's
like I almost want to show you.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah,
because like who the fuck watches this shit, man? Like who?
Tweens.
Fucking cares?
13 to 17
gives a shit? But what the fuck? What the fuck is the goddamn? What is the entertainment value? Because they're hanging out, partying, burning shit. Is it like now people want to be this guy? Like, I want to have fucking... I want to burn shit in my fucking pool. Mm-hmm. Mom and Dad, let's empty the pool because I'm burning everything.
But the thing is, that's what I'm afraid of, because he's literally... Like,
who gives a fuck?
Hate to sound old, but he's literally a bad influence.
Oh, no, definitely. Like, no shit. But it's like, even like with the whole Jackass thing and all this, like... Oh, yeah. It was, I don't know if it started on YouTube or what the fuck. Like, it started like with skate videos. Like, you would catch a skate video and like these people, like some Big Brother shit. I just watched a documentary on Big Brother. And it's like, what was cool about that shit was you had to find it and seek it out. Like, when Big Brother first started coming out, you had to find that magazine.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, cool, like, we're part of like this thing. But now it's...
Everything
all you gotta do is
does.
Google the right fucking thing or search the right thing, and now your influences are fucking shot. And it's like you don't have to aspire to be anything except for like, well, if I can just become entertaining and I can learn how to fucking feed a camera.
What I think that to get either you just gotta have a lot of content out that's relatable, or B, you gotta be semi-famous and then start a YouTube channel. Because I think The Rock also, because he only recently started his, and he got 1 million subscribers within like a day. Which you can see that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, to put that level, let's be semi-popular, and then let's.
You know who I do give a lot of respect to is I look for DIY videos, like how to do like about these soft boxes. Like I was going to build my own set of soft boxes, but. It's just like, I can do it, but I'd rather wait for a good price and then just buy them so they work properly.
Yeah.
And there's a handful of like kids, like little 13-year-old kids. Like I learned like they did it, but I watched a bunch of videos and they were doing it the same. So even if they're just like watching the video, biting it, and then doing it themselves, it's like, wow, like I'll give you credit. Like if I was a parent and that was my kids, just like, oh, I'm gonna do a YouTube video. What do you do it on? Oh, I'm going to teach people how to fucking refinish a dresser. Like, go ahead, man. Do it. Fuck yeah. And it's like, that shit is interesting. Like, I like that shit. Now, I don't know if they're getting paid or whatever the fuck it is, but...
I think if it's under 1 million, they don't get paid.
100,000, I believe.
Oh, really?
100,000, and then you start getting into that area where you can get compensated, I believe.
Make money on it.
And I think that'd be cool. Like, I think it's more cool to have that many people like be interested in this podcast or whatever. Like that's very interesting to me. Like, would I like to be able to make money to afford like a better camera or a laptop with more whatever? Like, yeah, that would be neat. Like, but I don't look at it like, oh fuck, like I need to pay my rent. Yeah. I need to put more videos out. Like, I want it to stay fun, because once something becomes a job, it could lose its fun, and I don't want that to happen.
From what I know from personal experience from watching, some of the bigger gamer YouTubers who and it was like, and the thing is, I've watched like panels on them and stuff, and people are like, oh, would you give any suggestion on how to start your own? And they're literally like, don't half-ass it. This is it. Like, starting my channel was literally the hardest thing I've ever do. I quit my job.
Yeah.
I'm constantly working. I'm constantly doing videos. So just to get, because I'm doing 2 videos a day because I want to be in the light. And sometimes when they started, they did 3 videos a day.
Yeah.
So that means they had to do like a week's worth and then edit it and then get it up and then. And I was like, that sounds awful. And like, it's all fun and games for us where you're like, oh, there's another Dead Space video up, and we're all happy-go-Larry and stuff, but like...
See, but that's one thing with me is like, I like doing the editing. I like doing the video. Like, I'm still learning the video. I like doing the audio. Like, I enjoy it. If it was your
job and you had to do it...
Yeah, but that depends. Like, it depends on the content.
Yeah.
Like, doing it for us or whatever, like, yeah, I have fun with it because it's like, oh, we can do this. Like, it's just me and you. Now, if it was, if I had like 3 other podcasts that I had to deal with, like, it would just depend on relationship. If it was just solely, hey, I hired you to do this, it definitely wouldn't be as fun.
Now, on the other side of things, I actually, one of the big YouTube channels I watched, and I actually linked you to the Game Grumps. I love them. They started as 2 people, and they had one editor who was one of their roommates. So they were constantly like doing something, and then say, "Hey Barry, put this in." Yeah, and he would edit, like as a joke. But now, so they started as that. Now they have like a full-on corporation, and they have an office. They have a whole space rented out in LA. They have interns that they hire to edit their videos. They have a whole bunch of new editors. They spend so much time doing their video gaming. Right. But they have podcasts going on. They've just produced a video game themselves. They're doing so many. They've literally grown. Right. Which is kind of cool to see. Yes. And it's also like, instead of being like the one guy doing one thing, it's smart turning it into like a whole corporation, which I think is kind of like a cool idea. It's, like if we pick up and we get huge, it'll just be the 2 of us. Right. And then all of a sudden we got so much work we got to do. Like, it'd be smart to hire more people. Well, no, definitely, right? Definitely. You would have to sub some of that shit out. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I'm not open to that idea. But when it happens, we'll cross that bridge. We'll see what's going on. Yeah. And maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm not going to be hurt either way. I want to keep doing it. I just want to have fun with it. So for this, we sent each other videos. We did.
Yeah. So back to, do
you remember the one
YouTubing?
You sent me?
What? I sent you...
You sent me specific channels, which I felt kind of stupid for because I saw your links and I didn't click into them, and I was like, oh, cool. Let me send you specific episodes of ones I like, which I felt kind of weird.
Now, see, you won and you lost by doing that. Yeah. The Game Grumps, the links that you sent me, did not like them. Yeah. Could not. Because it was a bunch of morning radio horse shit. But look! Oh, what kind of guy are you? Oh, what's this? What are you really doing?
I feel like I had to be honest, and those were literally their biggest views ones. So that by me not showing you that, I'm literally trying to steer you around it. If you know what I mean? Like I'm being like, okay, let's just pull the Band-Aid off. This is what they are. Aaron gets extremely angry, which is highly entertaining, but I'm not gonna.
I didn't even really see him get that angry.
Which did you watch, the Mario or the Battle Kid?
The Battle Kid. Oh, well, you're talking about when he's doing the ping pong, or the Plinko thing?
That's Mario, yeah. But
yeah, I know that's Mario.
Battle Kid episode 3.
Oh, I hated all 3 of those.
Yeah.
They're just the most annoying shit ever. It's just like, I mean. It was just annoying as fuck to listen to those 2 do that. The Mario one...
Millions. They probably have millions.
And that's fine. That's fine by them. If they're doing it, that's what they do. Like, that's cool. Like, sure, I would like to just play video games and have, get paid off of that. Like, it would be awesome. Yeah. But it's just their commentary on that one. It was just... To me, it was over the top. It was very... it was unnecessary. Like, the reactions, all that shit. Whatever. Now... On a positive note, I did enjoy the other one because it seemed understandable. Like he was trying to accomplish whatever that pinball thing was and all this shit, and he gradually got more frustrated with it. They were trying to go, oh, well, maybe if I land on the peg or maybe if I do this. I was like, okay, cool, like I can get into this. But on the battle, what is it, Battle
Kid?
The Battle Kid one, it just seemed like it was, like it was just like some... Like it was just agreed upon. Like all we're gonna do is just get pissy throughout this whole thing.
No, because I've watched that last one a lot, And
the Battle Kid one?
Yeah, the third episode, the Battle Kid one. Because it's kind of...
I didn't make it to the third.
Oh, the third one
I watched the majority of the first one.
No, the third one is...
The first one it fucking rubbed me the wrong way, but I was like, let me check out the second one.
Yeah.
More of the same. And the third one, I think I put it on. I was just like, what is this Mario one?
Yeah, I guess I'm a sucker because I'm a fan, and they can do it, whatever. You know, like there's a certain leeway for...
Well, you know more.
Like, if Metallica was to go out and do something... stupid, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll watch it because
right.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But this one, he goes in to fight a boss, and it's impossibly hard, and he dies several times, and then
you're talking about that plant thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he shows up.
Yeah, I gave up on that shit quick.
The thing is, in the episode, he goes in calm, and he's like, whoa, okay, crap, and then he gets more and more frustrated and angry, and then he's at because there's when you die, there's a continue or exit button, and he gets angrier and angrier and angrier, and then he just keeps going back, and then his friend comes in the room and tries to talk him up. He's like, I can do it now, you talked me up. Accidentally hits exit, loses the whole thing, and just absolutely loses it, which I'm like,
that boss seemed difficult. I mean, the game does seem difficult.
Oh yeah.
But just the way they went about it. Now here's so I've been watching this one guy because for some reason...
Is that the one you sent me?
No, this is a completely different one.
Okay.
I will talk about him in a minute. So I have this weird thing to where I would love to play Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about this before we started recording. Now I'm not going to go buy a Wii U to play it because the Wii U doesn't do anything for me. The Switch I'm interested in, but not enough to go buy it. Because I already know I'm going to be happy about Mario Kart for fucking a week and then be over it. Because now if I had like a huge amount of people coming over, hanging out, then guys, we're getting it and we're all going to have fun. But it's primarily just me. So I'm only going to have so much fun with it. Zelda, I would love to play, but not for the $300. But with that new Mario game coming out that you were telling me about, the Discovery, or what is it called? Where
I've lost it, but open world Mario.
Yeah, like that drives me, that interests me, but watching all this Mario Maker, I don't like. Sure, I'd like to get my hand at trying to make a couple, but I like just trying to fuck with it. Yeah. Like all of it seems fun. So, anyways, I'm watching this one guy. I can't stand him. He's fucking weird. He's got a beard. I don't know his name on the thing. He just always pops up when I search Mario Maker. He he shortens all of his words. I can't stand him. He's just like, oh, what's the strat here? Oh, we got to figure out the strat. Oh, what's this? Oh, and he's very good at playing.
Yeah. He
plays some really hard levels, and he's very fucking talented at this game.
Now, to throw back at the Grumps, they have a whole playlist. Oh, sorry.
So... watching this guy, I like the levels he goes to, all this shit, whatever. Came across a Game Grumps playing it.
That guy? Is that who you're talking about, the first one?
That fuck right there.
Ryu Kahar? Maybe I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Ryu something.
Yeah.
So I came across the Game Grumps. I was like, oh, let me see this. Because this is on topic. It's what you sent me, but it's what I want to see, and your guys are doing it.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. And they were playing, what their buddy's name is, Ross something?
Ross O'Donovan, yeah. He works,
he's like their guy?
No.
He's just like a homie?
I could get into it, but he's a part of the team.
Okay. So, in the episode I watched, they were saying that he's like, his levels are like number 4 in America.
At that time, I'm sure.
Yeah, at the time, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was watching his levels. Some of his levels were janky, but they were janky enough to be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked those episodes of the Game Grump.
Okay. If anything, they're more recent than the ones I sent you.
Which ones? Oh, the Mario Makers? Are
they? By probably a year and a half.
Okay. Because, I enjoyed those, and I was going to tell you, like, I like that. The levels they played were good. So, I actually wanted to try to see if the guy that I don't like, if he plays any of those Ross levels.
Got it.
Because I'd be interested because he shits on a lot of he's like, oh, this is going to be another stupid level, and it's a very difficult level, and he's just like, this level was dumb, I'm not going to give it a star, and all. It's like, dog, you lost fucking 60 lives on this level.
There's a thing with but then later on in that playlist he goes through some of the hardest levels. Like they decide after, because they play all the Ross levels.
Yeah, they do the super expert levels.
Yeah. But there's a thing with...
I wouldn't be able to pass one of those levels.
But there's a thing with playing those games.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Mario Maker. You can only upload the level after you complete it yourself.
Yeah, and that's a very good thing. Like, yeah, and some of these are fucking impossible. The timing on it, like all that shit. I mean, the benefit of you making it, like,
I saw one,
like the puzzle levels kill me.
I saw one that you have to jump to the music.
Oh, really?
So like the music is da na 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 na. You have to press like A, because it's a swimming one. So you go down and up. Yeah. So you go bloop, 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 and then everything's going on around you.
Yeah.
And if you even miss one, dead. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like 1, 2, 3, go. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, that's why I'm very interested in playing it, because of all this shit. I'm not going to be able to pass the majority of those levels.
But you can still check them out.
Yeah, but they're very like, there's a lot of work that goes into them. And I'd like to, I'd like to lose a whole bunch of lives on that shit.
There's a whole genre of like don't do anything levels where you all you gotta do
there's the puzzle levels, there's the platform levels,
there's just press right ones where it does everything for you.
Yeah,
like the automatic ones.
Yeah, it seems like it has a huge play value. Yeah. I was looking it up today on my break, and it doesn't look like they're gonna bring it to the Switch.
Oh,
which bothers me.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I that would be my reason to get the Switch.
Maybe they'd make it. Maybe they might do their own one.
I mean, they could. Maker. Yeah, well, it would be like deluxe or something.
Can you download it from the Switch? I don't. Do you know how you can't play PS3 games on PS4?
Right.
You can download them.
I don't know if you could. I only spent a little bit of time researching it.
Now, see, this is what I was afraid of as well. You can't talk about YouTubers without talking about video gamers. Like, there's a whole other side of YouTube.
You can, because we're going to get into it as long as you watched what I sent you.
I watched Angry Video Game Nerd.
Let's go one for one here. So now let's say with the video games, Angry Video Game Nerd. Do you have experience with him beforehand?
Yes, I do. I do. I think he's okay. I don't personally like him that much. I rewatched the glove one because I went to episodes, and then I went to most popular to get a feel of the guy. Like same how I did with you. But maybe you're right. Maybe that's not the best way to do it.
No,
and he's just not my cup of tea.
So they've expanded, and see, this is why I didn't send you specifics, because I wanted you to. I was hoping
I'd figured out myself.
You would go to their the playlists or whatever and see what that channel offers. Yeah. Now, maybe I'm an asshole because I didn't go to the Game Grumps or any of them to see what those offered. I took it as you sent me these specific ones because these ones were like,
if I was to show to get to someone. Yeah.
So with the AVGN, he has the AVGN, which is his staple character, which he just pisses all over the video games.
Yeah.
And he's very smart. He knows a lot about the games. But he's also they had one, it's called Board James, because the guy's name's James, and they played board games, and he reviewed board games in the same sense. He's made 1 or 2 movies. He made an AVGN movie, and I think he's producing another one. Mm-hmm. He does all the editing, all this shit. His buddy Ryan that he plays games with, I don't know if you've watched him, because they have like a James and Mike Monday, or Mike and Ryan, something like this. But he's got like 3 or 4 guys, and they just play video games. They'll do a completion. One of their buddies is just dope at like all the shitty games. So like Silver Surfer is a big thing for them. They shit all over it, but the game is hard as fuck. If you ever watch videos on Silver Surfer, for the Nintendo, for the original NES, it's just difficult. The Battletoads, when you're driving that little go-kart, that little buggy.
Yeah.
But this guy is like great at it. He can just concentrate and just smashes. And to me, like, they're funny. They're really entertaining. He's also a big horror movie guy. He does a bunch of horror movie stuff.
Yeah.
Reviews and stuff. I like same as I like Stuff You Should Know. They're the podcast. They're smart. They make like kind of smart, funny jokes, and I'm just like, this is cool. I mean, I also like the goofy ass dumb shit, like the Power Glove episode, stuff like that. But I think he's somebody I follow, and when his videos come up, I'm just like, I'm like, oh, let me stop whatever I'm doing. He's got one. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
So that's all of these. Be like, they're not the people I watch the most, but I sent you three people that when one of their videos is up,
kind of like
I make sure to watch it
with your podcast. Like, when one comes up, you
I whatever, my subscription's up to 35, 40. And there's maybe 10 that I just stop.
Yeah.
But the other 30 of them, it's like, okay, well, that's a topic, and I want to see this person. I want to hear this person talk about that.
Yeah.
And majority of them are throwaway, but I want to see them,
All right.
So that's good. So how did you feel about the Video Game Nerd?
I like what he does. He's been around a while now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I kind of like
Cinemassacre, his company.
I have respect for some of the, someone who's been around that long on an ever growing platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like with YouTube Red here as well.
Oh yeah.
People are doing a lot with that. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers that have kind of put their fingers in different YouTube Red shows, but are still keeping their channel going.
Oh really?
Which
YouTube Red is what?
YouTube Red is a paid television thing on YouTube that has its own kind of shows on it, and a lot of them aren't just like, a lot of them are like high budget YouTube videos.
Gotcha.
So I hate to keep it. Oh no. Okay, wait. I know. Good Mythical Morning is a YouTube channel that I don't follow, but it's just about two guys who they just say good morning and they read the news and they do funny videos. They have a YouTube channel about almost like a TV show about a day in the life of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely different to what they actually do, but it's showing off their different talents in a way of doing some things. Going back to them, the Game Grumps have one coming out. Nothing to do with them. Dan Harmon is actually producing a show about esports. And it has the two guys from the Grumps in it. It's got nothing to do with them, but they had Dan Harmon on one episode.
Oh no shit.
And they were basically YouTube went to Dan Harmon and was like, do a show with YouTube stars because YouTube stars are the stars now, and we want to make money. So he was like, yeah, okay, cool. So now, did you moving away from gamers, I sent you two news ones, didn't I?
The first one,
wait. The ones that I sent you, I shouldn't have sent you individual videos for news ones because I just sent you the latest one.
Right.
And I sent you I sent you Philip DeFranco.
Philip DeFranco, he was just a guy in like the pink shirt or some shit.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
I liked his delivery was good.
Yeah.
He didn't linger too long on something. He had points. I mean, it was irritating because it was about that fucking Charlotte shit.
Yeah, but that was just the most recent one. And actually, the thing is, not with that, like with most of his videos, I actually, like, if let's say something happens in the world and I'm kind of not 100% on it, and I look it up myself, and I'm so majority of the time he'll have it, and I'm like, and he'll explain it. I'm like, okay, cool. Right. I actually learned something.
Right. Now, no, he definitely sounded good.
Now the downside is that I fucking hate this, and only you have to see it. His thumbnails, I hate them. I fucking hate them.
His thumbnails.
Yeah.
What's wrong with his thumbnails?
Like no. Like,
no, I understand what you're talking about. His video thumbnails.
And his thumbnails and his titles for all of his videos, I hate them. And it doesn't suit who he is. And I'll show you now.
Are they trying to be goofy?
No, but he does the same fucking face, and it's like, we need to talk about this. We need to do that. It's just like, it's just clickbait. And he's been on record being like, oh yeah, it's a dog eat dog world out there,
right,
in YouTube, and you need to have some form of clickbait.
Well, he's playing it right, like,
yeah,
with his faces and shit. Like, that's his brand.
And then the two, he usually has like 2 stories, and then he puts the pictures of the 2 people on it. Now this guy does a
just going through thumbnails, I would never click on him.
Yeah.
No.
Which is, I don't know how I even got there. But this guy does a Monday to Friday show. He takes Saturday and Sunday off. You know, it's a job for him. But he gets the news from Monday to Thursday, and then he talks about, because he always says in his videos, let me hear what you guys think. And then on Friday, he talks about what the comments he got, which I think is a cool way of getting involved in things.
Yeah.
And I've only recently started liking them. But
like a pre-day off, day off?
Kind of, yeah. Like, he
That's a lot of shit to go through.
He legit asks people for their opinions, and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, Rob6969 said that his views on this is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he doesn't laugh at the name or anything. He just says, this guy said that. I don't agree. And he never... He gives his own opinion, but he's like, I'm not here to judge anyone. Mm-hmm. I'm here to give out this kind of news. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy it. Yeah. That's just me.
No, he was... Yeah, I enjoyed the little bit that I watched of his... the other one that you sent me, that's the same channel?
No.
Or that's just a different news link?
It's a different...
or am I thinking... Was it Cracked?
Oh, I was looking at? Did I send you Cracked?
You sent me Cracked. You sent me the Game Grumps.
I sent you Phil. Did I send you...
Phil.
Phil DeFranco.
Yeah.
Did I send you ETC? 2 guys standing in front of a camera?
I don't know about... It was a link before. Let me see. It was a link before him.
You keep going.
And just watching, they were talking about time traveling and how you would make money time traveling. And on the Jump Street, I was just like, these 2 are where I get my news, is what you sent me. What the fuck is this? Reclaim swastika. Probably not a great idea. Okay, hold on. Is this the one?
Oh yes.
Oh,
so let me talk about them real quick.
So apparently I missed that one.
Okay, so you can watch it later. It's totally fine.
Well, no, because now I'm trying to think. Is it? So it's the Cracked one that I was.
The Cracked one was. Yes. Was that After Hours?
Yeah, it was the Cracked one where they were around a table.
What's the title called? Is it called After Hours?
I'll tell you right now. Let me get back to it. Why time travel wouldn't work for everyone.
After Hours, yeah.
Yeah, the little thing. Yeah.
So, right, I'll talk about Cracked first. I like Cracked because it has so many different... for me, it's a pop culture nerd YouTube channel or a website. You can go to the website too.
Right.
And then they have so many different... Like, that one is a scripted discussion between 4 people.
Right.
And they have ridiculous conversations that I can picture myself having.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was about how you can make money off of time travel.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's...
Oh, I couldn't stand it.
But there's ones about... There's that. There's ones about...
It has something to do with it, with the fact that it's being scripted.
Yeah.
Bothered me. Because you can tell, like, it's just, what's my line? Like, what am I saying here?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And it's so irritating. Like, if they really had that conversation about time traveling, what would I do? It would be like, oh, okay. Like, it would be entertaining because it's everybody's had the conversation. It's an entertaining conversation to have and getting the different outlooks, but it's just fucking irritating.
One of the creators, Dan O'Brien, the guy with the glasses on it, he I don't think it's not that he doesn't like After Hours that much, but he has his own 40-minute discussion on pop culture. It's like a podcast, but it's a YouTube 40-minute that I actually listen to in the car all the time. I just put it. I don't watch it, but he's like, this is our 40-minute unscripted one where we don't have to worry about what we have to our lines and what like I could tell that he sometimes get frustrated with After Hours.
Yeah,
but that's their biggest hitter.
After Hours?
I think so.
I could see it.
Which is why they're kind of like, we got to do
another one. See, I remember Cracked from when I was young. Like, on occasion, I would be, let me get this Cracked magazine or a magazine. Yeah. And it was kind of funny, but even as a kid, I grew out of it. I was like, this shit's not that funny. Like, realistically, it's not that good.
Well, I think it's doing pretty well as a YouTube channel.
Like I haven't followed it. This is the first I've ever watched it. I mean, I'm sure I've caught 1 or 2 things, but I just,
But the other one, so ETC.
That's the two guys standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a whole. It's basic. That's a real big news one for me.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a whole bunch of different content to view. Like they have things called News Dump, where they release during the week about big things that would happen. As in the last one was about the Obi-Wan standalone film that was released that is going to happen. And they were like, and they tell you it's a bit energetic. I don't know if you'd like it as much, but the guys are cool. I like them.
Right.
But they're kind of like, well, it's finally happened. We're getting an Obi-Wan standalone film. And then they give all the information they have that's been released. Like, there's been no script, there's no this, there's no that. It's just it has a go and it has a director for now. Who knows how long this will last? Remember Ron Howard is now taking blah blah. Like it's like they say the news as it comes, and then every week, the one I sent you, they have a thing called Weekly Weird News, where majority of the time it's people who send it to them just the weirdest news of the week. The one I sent you was the swastika one.
Yeah, some swastika shit.
They made a swastika shirt with the word peace underneath it because they're trying to remember the whole Alejandro thing. Yeah. They're trying to bring it back. And it just failed miserably.
Oh, I bet.
So if you watch it, it actually is kind of like, if you don't watch it for them, watch it for that, and it actually is kind of funny. Yeah. Just how much it just bombed.
Yeah, that I don't know how I skipped that link.
I get a lot of my news, pop culture wise, movie wise, sometimes political, from YouTube, which I guess it keeps me a little bit updated. Like if I really want to, I can be up to date on almost anything if I really try.
Oh yeah. If you wanted to, definitely. I have little to no interest in the news. I mean, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe a lot of people like.
But like, what about movie news, or what about like?
Well, movie news and shit. Like, if I want that, like, if I want to know what's going on, like with the new a new movie that's interesting to me, or what. I don't know, whatever the fuck, Avengers or whatever the fuck. I just search for it in YouTube usually. Like I'll look it up, like I'll Google it.
Thing is,
but I'll search it.
That's how I got to these guys ETC because I was looking at it and I was like, these guys have a lot of stuff that I'm interested in.
Well, I subscribe to Nerdist. Like Nerdist, I mean I'm a big Nerdist fan. Like I'll get a lot of movie shit from them, or Screen Junkies, but they have like too many commercials and shit, and like
some of the videos you sent me,
they're real thirsty.
Majority of the videos you sent me had no commercials, which I was laughing at because then I looked at the views and they're like under 10,000, under 100,000 something.
For what?
Huh?
For which one?
For not Angry Video Gamer. For
Pogo.
Pogo, only the Alice in Wonderland one was pretty up there.
He from what I understand, he had like a huge issue with Disney. Yeah, back in the day, like Disney's trying to sue him.
I looked up the newest released ones, and there were no ads on it, which I was like, I'm not used to there not being ads on my YouTube things anymore. Then I was like, oh, because the views are so low, because like they're not going to pay someone who has low views, which is fine. Like I'm totally okay with watching something with low views on it. You know what I mean? And but that, and what was the other one you said?
The crazy Russian hacker.
Yeah,
is that the one I sent you?
Didn't like it.
I like him.
Hate to do a Rob on this, but I liked his facts. Cut him out of it.
I like him.
His accent seems fake. He seems like he's overdoing it completely.
No, he's straight from Russia.
No, I'm sure. But if someone said to me, "No, it's actually an American guy doing a Russian accent," I'd be like, "Yeah, I believe it."
Well, but, he got his start,
and his mom was on it, and his mom was like, "Don't drink," like just laughing, "Don't drink beer," like trying to act. Yeah. And I was like, "No," and he's like, "Mom, what are you doing here?" And I'm kind of like,
"Oh yeah, he
fuck off."
I have seen that one actually, and his girlfriend's a goofball. But no, he got his start like doing origami or some shit on YouTube.
You definitely have said that to me already.
Tross Cruel or some shit like this is his name. But yeah, he did that, and then he just started doing like hacker videos, I mean, it's to me, all he's doing is like he just sees like a lot of like
things
whatever
online.
the new like life hack shit is, and he just does them again. Like I like his gadget reviews, not that they're like all like inspiring or anything, but I like his attitude as far as it seems like a very genuinely happy person, very easily entertained, positive, excited person. And to me, that captures like a really good, like playful childhood thing that you don't see in a lot of people or in a lot of things anymore.
Maybe it's that is pissing me off.
So it's stupid shit. Like if you watch, there's a couple like liquid nitrogen videos he has, to where like he's just blowing stuff up. Or like even in just his regular fucking like camping videos or whatever, he's just like, whoa, that was so cool. Did you see what that did? Similar to like what a 10-year-old would do.
But
like
now, as I said, I'm going to be a Rob on this. Has that turned into his character that he's not really like that, but he knows that he's gone this long as a YouTube star overreacting to explosions?
That one, I don't know, because it doesn't seem to have heightened. Like, I've gone back. I haven't watched every single thing he's done, but I've gone back and watched earlier ones and things. And no, it just seems like that's his attitude. And I think that would be the appeal of him to many people, is like, this is just how he is. Now, whether, like, I'm sure they would be dressed up a little bit for camera or whatever the fuck, but I don't think it's to an extreme level to where this is a character of his. I think it's looked at, like, if you go way back, he's sitting in like behind a desk or like behind his little tool counter, and he's kind of got a lab coat on. He tried to play a character then, but then it was just like, well, I'm just gonna wear my t-shirt and I'm just gonna put these safety glasses on. Sometimes they're sunglasses, but it's not like that's my gimmick. It's just like, oh, this is what I got. And he just seems like he's honestly like happy and having fun with all this shit. And it seems super, like, it's refreshing in a sense to see somebody like this. Because even if you check out his, he has a whole like playlist of MREs where he just eats MREs from around. He's just, this is good. I really like this. This is great. Oh, it tastes so good. Like, everything tastes good. I think funny enough, I think it was some American stuff that he did.
Ready-made meals. It's just for.
Oh yeah. The military ready-made meals, the rations and shit. I think it was the American ones where he was just like, this doesn't taste that good. But everything else, he's like, oh yeah, this is good. I like this. This is so good. He's just positive, and if that's his character, that's his character. To me, I think he if that's a character, he's playing it very well. But it's just a very refreshing thing, and I like his shit. It's funny. Also, like his little kitchen gadgets, I get amused with because half of them are just fucking dumb as balls.
Yeah.
Like
okay, so now I won't talk about Jake Paul again, but do you want to talk about any YouTubers you hate?
Well, what about Pogo? What did you watch on Pogo?
Oh, well, I don't think there's much I can say about Pogo. I like. No, okay. So I already knew. So there's that Alice in Wonderland one that I already knew of.
Yeah.
That came out years ago.
Oh, definitely.
I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't find myself subscribing to YouTube channels that are musical YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I just will look at them every now and then, be like, yeah, that's a cool video. Like, I won't subscribe to them because I'm looking for some kind of not continuous content, but almost like something that I can eventually get like an inside joke for. Like I can look back and watch the Grumps, and I can learn that they have an inside, like they have loads of inside jokes that I like that they'll say in one episode. If someone new would be like, I don't get it, but like, hell, that's hilarious. Right. With the news guys as well, the two of them, they hate Florida. So whenever they do the weekly weird news and something from Florida pops up, like, oh, here we go, Florida again. Well, so one of them's from Florida, so it's okay.
So it's like you having a background,
it's almost like a TV show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you having a background in playing the bass, you don't subscribe to any bass people or like anything. So that's my drive with Pogo.
Yeah.
First off, I think his music's very good.
Yes.
To do the video editing that he does, is awesome.
Of course.
Like, I'm sure he's got it down, and there's probably a handful of other people who do too. But to chop it up the way he does, if you get into the intricacies of it, like he chops up a lot of the fucking things. He chops up a lot of the sentences to make new sentences. He matches the videos with it. He does a lot of pitch correction and things. Like I've watched his like tutorial videos and stuff like this. He's very creative. There's a couple videos he has. I think it's a Terminator video. He's got a Terminator 2 music video. All the noises are taken only from the movie. So his bass drum is taken from a certain thing that he kind of pitched. Snare drum, same thing.
I thought that was all of them, though.
I want to say it was all the earlier ones for sure.
And then he kind of added
But I
his own
think,
things.
like, I think he's doing... Like, I think if he needs a hi-hat or whatever, like, he'll add that. But a lot of them...
It's not hard to find a hi-hat sound in a movie.
No, but to find, like... To do it to where it's clean.
Yeah.
But I think that's like, also a thing with the Disney videos. Because he primarily does, like, Disney.
Yeah.
But he catches his melodies and chops them up a lot. And it's the intricacy... in my mind that it takes to do that, how well he does it.
Yeah.
When he drops a new video, I'm just like, cool. Like, I'm watching this. I want to see what he did. And there's a couple, like the Fresh Prince one. I'm not a big fan of.
Let me look at my subscriptions now, and I'll read them out to get an idea. Cracked, Game Grumps, Philip DeFranco, ETC Show. That's the news guys. PewDiePie. I like him. I only his recent stuff. Comic Historian. There's one I didn't talk about. Basically a guy, he reads comic books out and he has the images of them.
Oh yeah, you told me about him.
It's really interesting. Whenever there's a comic I'm not sure on, he'll have it up and I just watch it. I think it's real cool. Powerful Joe Rogan.
Yeah, gotta have Joe Rogan.
Hey Ash, what you playing? Hard recommend from me. Full Arms and Hog and a Irish skit channel that they have a new video every Thursday. I'd recommend them. The Rock, Ninja Sex Party, Ego After, JonTron Show, that one video gamer. Yeah, so majority of mine are just news or video games because that's what I find interesting on YouTube.
See,
that I want to be kept updated on.
Yeah, because I've got Stone Mountain. I think for being a video game, he does a lot of PUBG.
Yeah.
And a lot of first person shooters. I got into him because I liked his YOLO videos. I thought they were funny.
Okay.
So I started watching his other channel on his other first person shooters.
I can't watch those. I get so.
I like him because he's a very positive person when he plays.
Yeah.
Because I wonder how other people play PUBG.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him, and it looks like a handful of people are just in like this fucking dungeon and have been up for fucking 20 hours, and they're just like, fuck, this guy fucking killed me, goddamn, fuck this, and they're very angry about what they're doing. He's like real positive, like, oh no, fuck, but then he sticks with the game and he'll commentate, he'll do this shit, he'll talk to the other people, he'll organize shit. He seems like a creative guy. I like watching his shit. Then I got like my vape shit, like rip tippers, like and suck my mod, all this shit, just to see like different mods that are coming out because I won't buy them unless I catch a review on them.
Yeah.
Stupid shit, Fail Army, fucking Hip Hop DX. I like watching that because they break down a lot of hip hop shit.
World Star.
I do have World Star, of course. Useless Duck Company because I think they're fucking awesome. Luke Holland, I have him for the drums. I think the guy's probably a complete asshole, but the dude is fucking amazing behind the drums. And his remixes are pretty good. And a handful of glass blowing stuff. Revere Glass, Lou Libby, he just started a little bit. Revere Little Dicky, I follow him. Just a handful of awkward shit. Teamwork, but they haven't put shit out for a while. Yeah, it's just a little bit of everybody on my stuff. Mega Driving School because I like watching cars crash.
Oh.
And FIFA, or not FIFA, the World Rally, the WRC.
Oh.
Because it's hard. Like I can't ever fucking watch it anywhere.
Now back to my original question. YouTubers you hate.
Oh, outside of fucking what's his fuck?
LA Beast.
Outside of LA Beast, I feel so bad. I still check in with him.
What, just to see how he's doing?
Yeah, there's one I meant to watch. He eats like 12 cactuses. Those little baby cactuses. I just... It's no,
I don't like LA Beast.
I don't like him either. I'm just waiting for him to get hurt.
I don't see the point. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Dude, okay,
no
if you are a YouTube star doing 1 or 2 videos like that, but he's making his fame off of damaging his body, like, so...
Yeah.
No, not to like a jackass point. This is like, he's gonna get diabetes or something.
Oh, shit like that, yeah.
Like, this is serious.
YouTuber, see, that's the thing, like, I just...
Stay away.
No, I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, like, I search for videos, and if they pop up, just like that Mario Maker guy...
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to follow him just because I'm interested. Yeah, then that's all it is. I don't like him, but...
There's like over 40 videos on the Grumps on Mario Maker. Just watch all of them and get your fill.
Yeah. But...
It goes quick. You're just kind of like, just another fucking level like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't have anybody specific.
I don't like Dude Perfect.
When they first started, there was a handful of shit I was like, oh, awesome. Yeah. But now it's just like, I don't know about you.
I want... Now, if someone can link me to it, because I'm sure it's been done, but I just want to see a compilation video of just them constantly yelling and being happy. You know, because so you're like, hi, this is Dude Perfect, and we're doing trick shots. Throw... Yeah, and then they're always like jumping and just hugging. I just want to see a compilation of just back to back, and like hugging and jumping, like not showing what the shot was, but they're just. You think that they'd like, hey, I did it. Oh, okay, all right.
Well, no, again, playing to the camera. It's what they.
Yeah, I know, and I hate it.
And you know,
and maybe it is. You know, this ball in that can. Maybe they're doing it like 50 times, so they are actually genuinely happy when they get it.
Well, I mean, a lot of their stuff's pretty fucking difficult.
It is.
So I would be fairly excited.
They've ruined
it
to a point that I've seen it so many times.
Right.
I'm just kind of like, cool. You're throwing it one hand, half court. Like, it wouldn't be as impressive if I didn't see you shoot a tennis ball with a bow and arrow in the air. Like you know what I mean?
Right. You know that the overreaction shot is something that kills me a lot, and you see it a lot in basketball.
Yeah.
To where, like, if you cross somebody up and they fall down, you get 20 fucking people.
They're like, yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, like, cheer for him, but that doesn't mean all 12 of you need to come run into the thing and hug him. Like, you've seen it before. No, like, he didn't break 4 backboards at a time.
No.
He crossed them.
Yeah.
That's it.
The overreaction. Yeah.
I cannot stand that shit.
Vine combo. I don't like Viners.
You know, somebody I left off the list and I'm not subscribed to, sadly. Bat Dad.
I got sent a video recently.
I love me some Bat Dad.
Yeah.
He's good. He's solid.
I guess.
I found him on the Vine days.
But all the Viners are now on YouTube doing compilation videos of other backlogs and it's like... What, like, they all used to live in a apartment building together and stuff like that. That was their thing.
What, Vine?
All of the Vine stars. So they all moved in together. I think, hate to go back to him, but Jake Paul's older brother, Logan Paul, that's how he got started, and that's how evidently the other brother got famous.
Huh.
Yeah. It all goes back. All goes back. But, they were Vine stars, and then they, you know, like, that's... how they got some kind of start.
I don't know anything. My favorite Vine video, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but it's by Thomas Lennon, and it's just Vine that goose. He just sees geese. He just Vine that goose. Another goose. Another goose. Final goose. And it's just each one is just a picture of a goose.
Because it's 10 seconds.
It's 10 seconds, but it's also Thomas Lennon, and I think the guy's hilarious. Anybody from the States.
Some of my favorite Viners that I think they're on YouTube now. They're called 5-second videos. Some are stupid, some don't make sense, but there's some you're like, heh. The thing is, they're 5 seconds. You can watch 20.
Right.
And they're all on YouTube 5 seconds long. Like each one. Well, they're like 7 seconds long because it says 5-second video, this and that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
has the video and then it has the end of it. And I'm kind of like, huh, that one was good. Huh, that one was not very good.
Yeah.
So I give them points for originality, for just keeping it clean.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we now?
Good time.
We wrapping up?
Where are we at? That's a total count for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I can't think of any more
now,
YouTubers I like or hate.
With the YouTube, like, I don't know how to feel about YouTube being this huge media outlet to where now it's, you know, you got movie stars, you got YouTubers. It seems like a really weird. It just seems like a really weird vehicle for work.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't get it either. I don't get how people get so big off of it.
It's similar to the reason why I don't give a fuck about the news.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fox, CNN, C-SPAN, whatever. I don't give a fuck. The reason I don't give a fuck is because there's always a ticker banner about whoever tweeted, whoever posted, all like, I don't give a fuck. Like, why is that the norm? Like, why can't you just have an interview? If it's that fucking important, why isn't at the time, why isn't Obama on the phone?
But Robert Downey Jr. just tweeted that.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, and then now it's just creating all these quasi fucking Hollywood ass people.
Yeah,
and it's weird. I don't know. I've been trying to wrap my head around it for a couple days now. Like, how did we get there?
As a society?
Yeah, like
quite
why? Like
easily in the progression just how downhill, not just this country, but how the world's going, and now, you know, like we live on, you know, I'm not taking myself out of this. I'm full on addicted to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're kind of like, cool, what's on your phone? You got Facebook, you got go to YouTube. How can I become a star? I'm going to become a star recording on my phone,
right?
Which is the majority of what these people do. Not like the video game ones; they have proper setup ones.
Yeah.
But these guys who are like, "Hey, it's Matt here, and I'm gonna do a vlog of me jumping off of a tree." Right, 1 million views. But it's basically getting entertainment as fast as they can to people. Right. We're not waiting. Oh, did you hear that Matt's going to jump out of a tree? Right. Yeah, we're going to wait until spring when he releases it. It's instant. It's fast. That's what we like about it. And it's at a level that I can see the video, and then I could, if let's say I see that star on the next day, like, hey Matt, you fell out of a tree. Like, I just saw that. He's like, yeah, I posted it yesterday. Like, it's recent. We are living these lives with them. Yes. So that's why I think people like YouTube as much. No one cares about really old videos. People just want to be updated. Yeah. And I don't know. And our phone helps us to do that. We live through them, through their. For them to be so influential is very weird. I mean, yes, I agree with that. And they gotta be careful. I felt the same with back before all this shit, like Jenny Jones. Do you remember Jenny Jones being a talk show host on fucking TV? No. It was, to me, she was the first one that I can remember seeing that had my teenagers out of control kind of shit. Yeah. So I would see that, and it would come up. It wouldn't be all Jerry Springer and shit. It wasn't that fucking intense. But it was that, like, oh, my 13-year-old, she's sneaking out, she's doing this. And a genuinely concerned mom and an unfortunate teenager who was just, whatever, out partying for some reason. And after that, like real shortly after that, it was nonstop. My teenager's out of control. My teenager's out of control. And to me, it's just because these people saw this shit and they're like, oh, fuck, we can do that? Yeah. Which works on the positive spectrum as like, oh, shit, I can make a video. If I can just get a video camera and I can record, I can help people learn this, or I can show. But you have that negative side that's going to come with it, to where it's like, oh, these people are fucking burning mattresses and breaking into fucking hotels and doing all this shit. I'm going to do it too. But there's very little of like a honest, like, second thought
from these people who are just like, ugh.
Yeah,
like that's just what they're doing. I don't need to do that.
YouTube's also filled with great things. Like,
oh, it's got a handful. It helps me fix my car all the time.
Exactly. Like, it has literally everything.
I've learned a lot from it.
Like, yeah, you're stuck. You just type it in, and it'll have some kind of answer for it. Like, what was up with Zach's car? The transmission wasn't working or something.
Oh, that little button.
It was locked, and then YouTube told me that there's a little button I got to press, and I got to lift everything up.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, fuck, that's amazing.
Oh,
like, and the whole video is just like, hey, I'm just about to head to work, so I'm going to do this real quick.
Right.
I'm like, why are you doing that? Also, we didn't get into unboxing videos. I didn't want to. We could have spent about an hour doing unboxing videos.
I like them.
But I saw one in a compilation of them. Of one girl like, okay, I'm about to head to the airport. I'm late for my flight, but I'm just gonna unbox this real quick for you guys.
Yeah,
it's like a necklace, and it's like, why are you in such a hurry? Don't do the video. Like, it's not important.
Right. Yeah, there's a handful of unboxing videos that I like. But it's so on.
Stupid.
It's to me, like, I'll do it like it's in for like so let's just say the Switch. Like, oh, I want to see what's in with the Switch that maybe I don't know about, so I know if I'm gonna buy it, what I'm gonna get with it. Or like,
see, that makes sense. But
well,
that's
shit
not
like that.
Why
or like the special edition video game. Like, why is it $200 and the disc is just like
that
what do
makes
you have?
sense? But that's not why people are watching it. They're just watching like
because people open shit
and they have white gloves on. And they're taking the PS4 out of the box. They're like, "Oh my god!" And they're like,
"I'll do it with video game shit for sure."
That and the ASMR videos. Do you know the ones where they talk really quiet?
The fuck is that?
ASMR is, I forget what it stands for. I'll look at it. But it's basically described as having the inside of your brain scratched. And either you love it or you hate it, because you're like, meaning, yeah. ASMR is automatic. Oh fuck, yeah. Yeah, right.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
So wait, no, because that meaning's not gonna get you anywhere. Let me get.
It's a colloquial.
Huh?
I was gonna go for the bottom.
Yeah, it's a tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins at the scalp and moves down.
Yeah.
But these are videos of people with like combs right at the mic, and it for some people it feels good, and they're kind of like, ooh, I love, and then you meant to listen with headphones, so you get like the full.
Right.
And there's some videos of just people talking softly.
Yeah.
And then
fuck that.
And Cracked did one on it, not a scripted one. This is something that they were talking about. But one of the guys was like, I love it. I don't know why. And they're like, it's not sexual. Right? Like, no, it's got nothing to do with sex. I just love it. I put my headphones on and I'm just kind of like, and the guy's like, and now I'm going to like take the brush and play with it. And then he's like, oh, this is so great. But then someone else listening to it like, oh, I can't do that. Like, that's weird. That hurts my ears.
Yeah, fuck all that, man. That's just all stupid shit. Where are you at on the pimple popping videos? Or any
I'm because of my girlfriend, I'm fully into them.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at that one. And then I was like, oh, that one is pretty cool. Oh, yeah. No,
I watch them.
And I watch them and I'm kind of like, oh, wow, that's cool. And like, I like the guys that like with the big ones and they're just like squeezing.
See, but what I don't like
I don't like the operation ones.
I don't like the tumor-esque ones.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
that's
is
not
like,
simple.
well, oh yeah, but they fall in the same category. Like,
no, but I mean like
blackheads freak me out.
This this woman has one on her shoulder. And she's sedated, and they've literally cut into her, and they're like trying to poke it out. I want just straight up, like squeezing of the two fingers on the face to a large extent, and just being like,
Now, have you ever taken that into like
cottage cheese coming out?
Have you taken that to the earwax stuff?
No.
Look up that. It's because it's. I want to say it has a lot of Japanese people something about their ear canals. Maybe I'm wrong.
I've seen,
but
pimples
they're pulling
in
shit out
in the ears.
Oh yeah.
That are the wood. That actually looks painful because how do you get those? You know what I mean?
There's like, yeah, the earwax stuff. Like I saw it like they were pulling out this earwax and they were putting it like right in the conch of the ear.
Oh.
And they had to wipe it out like 5 times because it just kept filling, like this little pocket right here.
Yeah, it just
kept filling up, and it's just like, oh my god. There was another, like, it trips me out when they're doing the pimple shit, but they like go into the skin and they have to like peel it away, or like there's not enough coming out, so they have to like separate it from the inside of the skin. It's weird.
The worst are like the amateur video ones, so just some guy in his back garden topless. But like I saw one of his wife just doing a pimple on, and then just, as I said, cottage cheese just squeeze, and they're like, oh my god, and then they honestly just kept going for like, I'd say about 5 minutes. They kept like, oh, I have to stop, and they go back, and then just more and more and more was coming out, and the guy was like, I think it was by the end of it, the skin was just like
it's just all fucking
hanging and all flat. I was like, oh wow,
the fucking deflated balloon.
Oh, okay, enough of this.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to our disgusting podcast.
Indeed, appreciate it.
Do we need to link anything up? Like, as in, did we talk about anything?
No, nothing. I mean,
let's link an ASMR video because not many people know what they are.
Okay.
Just type in anything, just copy and paste and send. You don't even have to listen to it. Everyone knows who the Game Grumps and all the ones we hate. Link a people. Let's do a pimple pop one. Get people attention. Yeah.
We'll do that.
We'll put those two up.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Appreciate it.
Send us an email at themarspod@gmail.com.
That's right.
Not at themarspod. themarspod@gmail.com. Facebook and Twitter. The Marspod. All that stuff. Hopefully this video will be up. So.
Indeed.
Check out our Facebook for our YouTube channel. I think it's just the Mars Pod.
Just the Mars.
The Mars, okay. Yeah, I was wrong.
Everything should be just the Mars.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. We'll catch you.
Drop us a line.
Catch you next week.
Yeah.
Toodles.